Good morning. Today we're in the beautiful city of Zagreb in Croatia.
We can't tell you how much we love this city. It's very homely. I would describe it as being like the Melbourne or even the New York City of Europe. So we're going to run through some of the reasons why we love it as much as we do.
So being from Melbourne, obviously Melbourne is a very multicultural city, and I think that we've found that here it kind of feels like a bit of a fusion city. There are sort of influences from a lot of different cultures which we really love.
Basically, even though this city is on a much smaller scale to some of the big international cities like New York City, it still has that cultural spread that those cities have. You can still go out and get Indian, Sri Lankan, Chinese, any kind of cuisine that you want, you'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to find it here in Zagreb, and that is a big win for us.
So basically I got hooked on coffee in America, which is the weirdest place of all to get hooked on coffee, given that I never drank it in Australia.
Being from Melbourne, as most people will know, Melbourners live and breathe coffee.
In Croatia, we've literally had some of the best coffee we've had among all of our adventures here. So the coffee culture in Zagreb is really, really cool. There are tons of coffee bars.
And tying in with the coffee culture, bar culture. Again, very much like somewhere like Melbourne or New York or London, there's all sorts of cool little bars all over the city. But the great thing about bars in Zagreb as well is, even though Croatia isn't the cheapest of the southeastern European countries, when it comes to beer, it is a very affordable place to get your hands on that. You can get half a litre of beer for generally about $3 Australian, so 15 kuna. So yeah, the bar culture is very, very cool. Croatians love their drinking.
So do Australians.
Yeah, so do Australians. So that kind of ties in well together.
Another thing that we love about this city is how leafy it is. At the moment it's autumn, so it's kind of not as green. I mean, it looks green in the background, but there's this beautiful orange tinge at the moment, and I think being in a city that's really leafy is just really comforting. It just feels really heartwarming, which is really weird. It feels lively, which is nice.
Yeah, I think there's a real nostalgia to autumn in the city that we often don't get to appreciate, particularly because during this sort of time of year, we're down to about 12 hours of daylight at the moment, and that's getting less every day. And those hours you're normally locked up in an office, or you're not somewhere that you can go out and actually enjoy and appreciate it. So for us, this is the first time in our adult lives that we've been able to go outside and really truly enjoy and appreciate autumn in the city. So yeah, it is really homely, it's comforting, it's nostalgic, it's just beautiful.
Another thing that we really love about this city is that it's actually really trendy. There are tons of shops, and it's got a really, really good shopping culture. And as well as that, there are tons of op shops and little places like that, second-hand shops and things like that, that also remind us a lot of Melbourne. I just think it's really trendy. It's just really cool.
The last thing, and one of the best and most important things about Zagreb is, unfortunately, it usually gets used as a thoroughfare for a lot of people. So for us, this is the third time we've been here, but it's the first time we've really given it the proper time of day. And that's because we've been going down to the coast of Croatia. Most people visit Zagreb on their way to somewhere else, but that's another great thing about it. It is amazingly well connected.
Yeah.
We booked our train to Budapest from here tomorrow for 67 kuna, which is less than 14 Australian dollars.
An international train.
For an international train, that is absolutely unheard of, and we couldn't find that online anywhere. So it's a well-connected city to various parts of Eastern Europe, so that just makes it another, that's another great reason to visit this place.
And unlike the coast of Croatia, it's actually quite cheap. I guess the coast and the islands of Croatia are quite expensive just because of tourist draw for one, and also the islands, I guess, because of import and things like that. We're kind of feeding both of us, dinner and a drink each for $20, and that's crazy. It's so good. It feels like we're back in Macedonia or something. come and check it out. It's such a buzzing, great little city. It's got a good culture, and it's just, you know, if you're from Melbourne, I think you'll like it.
You've probably never seen us this excited to talk about a place, which is really quite amazing because we've seen some amazing places, but really this Zagreb is a hidden gem. It's a place that does not get the recognition it deserves. Lots of people make the time in their lives to go and check out the coast of Croatia. Don't overlook the city as well. Is there another hidden gem city in Europe that we should check out? Let us know in the comments below.
If you like this video, and if you've been to Zagreb and you love it as well, don't forget to tell us. Hit that subscribe button and give us the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.